I could definitely say that loud burping is my pet peeve. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, yeah, I was sitting with a friend of mine in a bar and we were scrolling through one of those Q&A apps and a question popped up and the question was about pet peeves. And it was like, what is your biggest pet peeve? And a friend of mine said, she actually asked me, what does this mean? And I told her that it refers to something that irritates you. And that made me make this video because I think it's a great topic and yeah, we could actually talk about that today. So guys, what is your biggest pet peeve? Now I'm going to head outside and we're gonna talk about pet peeves. Maybe I could say that these busy streets are my pet peeve, but when you say that something is your pet peeve, you usually refer to something that is a bit more permanent. Okay, busy streets in general are my pet peeve, but today that's definitely not the case. I might say they irk me though, and yes they do, I don't like loud noises, but it just slightly irritates me. What really is my pet peeve though is when people make weird loud noises. For example, when they're loud eaters, when they slurp their soup, when they burp too much. Like, I hate that. I hate burping. I could definitely say that loud burping is my pet peeve. If somebody is doing something that is your pet peeve and they are not willing to stop, you could say that they are trying your patience. For example, Josh is really trying my patience by eating loudly, nonstop. So it is pitch black in the room, you can't see anything, and you just feel that mosquitoes are biting you. Then you could say, these mosquitoes are really trying my patience. You know guys, I have really noticed lately that I have less and less pet peeves. I don't know why that's so, maybe as I'm getting older, I have less pet peeves naturally. Maybe that just goes with age, or I don't know. But yeah, I just feel less irritated by things and people. Actually, some things started getting on my nerves, and some other things became neutral, just for no reason, or maybe age is a real good reason for that. I could say that yelling vexes me a bit, but it's not my major pet peeve. So yeah, there you have another word. Vexing. It vexes me. What vexes you? I could say that it vexes me when I have no answer to a question. I get slightly irritated, but nothing major. So yeah, you have a bunch of question marks behind me. Now, when people are needlessly rude, like for no reason, now that infuriates me. That's a whole nother story. That is beyond a pet peeve. Guys, do you have... Oh my god. These kids are riding scooters. It's really getting loud. Now that... Okay, I can say that this irks me, this situation now. But it's not it's not my pet peeve. Guys, do you have somebody in your life who's kind of pushing your buttons? If somebody is pushing your buttons, they're irritating you, usually on purpose. Like, that could be your child or maybe a friend of yours. I think that I actually did get rid of all those people who used to do that to me. I think the older you get, the more important those things become to you. You want a calm and peaceful environment, so you naturally just say goodbye to some people if they were pushing your buttons too much. Let's throw in some more pet peeve examples. For example, my friend's biggest pet peeve is when people pick their nose. She hates that. That infuriates her. And she wishes to slap them, but she never does that. And that kind of irks her. Okay, I've just come to realize what kind of vexes me a bit. It kind of vexes me a bit when I'm moving my forehead too much, because I know that if I continue to do that, I'm gonna get some serious, profound folds and wrinkles. Yeah, I told you I have no issues with busy streets, but when people drive too fast, especially through a small and narrow street that is potentially full of children playing around and maybe some older people, or maybe just some people who are listening to music and not paying attention, now that kind of is a pet peeve of mine. Okay, so here's the list of the words for today. Pet peeves: irk, pushing one's buttons, try one's patience, vex, infuriate. Okay guys, I think we're pretty much done for today. Thank you for watching and feel free to throw some comments in the comment section. Thanks. See you next time.